back. We're back with Mia here in Sanctuary, in our Never Leave Sanctuary playthrough. And this is day 8. It should be October 30th. Yep, 10:30, 2287, 6 a.m. Alrighty. Today I'm going to see if I can build some more and go to level 4. We'll see how much I have to build to achieve that. On the previous day, our vault dweller here, she put a roof and a back wall on the last yellow house down in the end down there. Not sure if that's going to attract any new settlers. I was just in the build menu here. I'm just wondering if... Nope. Okay. So nobody came in overnight. So that's all good. I was going to move that tub somewhere, but yes, it has. I'm just wondering if you guys can hear that. Because been having all kinds of issues with audio in my streams and in my videos here, so let me know if you guys have any issues with that. Hearing the gameplay. I can hear it through my headphones, but that doesn't mean that it can be heard on the actual video. So this obviously is going to turn into a bedroom at some point, and this one appears to have been an office, but it may turn into a bedroom. Not sure yet. There's a bathroom here already. I may take all this office stuff and put it in here. I don't know yet. We'll see, eh? Lots of time. Good to see they have a kind of a fridge going on there to replace the old one that I had to remove. And you know what? I might not have had to remove that. Sadly, I took it out kind of hastily as I was attempting to slot in the roof and the wall in here with a pipe and a pillar and a conduit glitch. But yeah, I mean, that was somewhat unfortunate, I guess you could say. But it is what it is. I replaced the fridge with that cooler thing. So hey, they'll live with that, I hope. New settler, or wait, settler. Okay, so I'm gonna try something here. I'm just gonna try a little thing here just to see. I'm so anxious about getting settlers in here, but I want to see as soon as they're coming. I want to see them coming over the bridge, kind of thing. It's so fun. Right, so we got that. Climb up on the roof here, and we can go over here and see. I got a pretty good view from here, actually. So you see where the settlement boundary actually is. That green kind of smog, or whatever you want to call it. That's it. That's outside the sanctuary boundary. You can see it kind of goes halfway into the river here and down there. So what a lot of people do in this settlement is they put water purifiers right here on this edge here, and you can dump, 6, 8, 10, I don't know. You can dump quite a few water purifiers here and really rake in the water, which kind of turns into gold because you can trade it in for other things, right? At this stage, obviously, I'm not equipped to take advantage of that kind of situation. For a number of reasons. One is that I don't have the necessary perks to make those, heavy-duty water purifiers. They require rank 1 of science, and I don't have that right now. They also require some power. Now I can produce power, right? I can create, you know, X number of generators here, but I also need the materials to do that, right? So this is the one I like to use the best. Obviously, rank 4 of science, I won't have that for some time. This one would be a good stand-in. This one produces enough power for one pump. So it produces 5 power, and as you saw earlier, the pump uses 5 power. So I need rank science rank 1 to in order to make a water pump, and then I'm in business with water. But the other main consideration that I have about you know, sort of making money with water is I got nowhere to sell it, really. And that's the idea. I mean, you make tons of water, but then you have to trade it in for, you know, whatever, caps or materials or whatever, right? And I have nowhere to sell it. So the other thing I need is basically something, either this thing, which is a trading stand, or what a lot of people do is they just put up this stand, the clothing stand, because it requires less resources. So 5 wood, 200 caps, and 3 steel, as opposed to 5 wood, 300 caps, and 3 steel. Yeah, so as you see, I'm only at 55 caps right now, so I'm not really all that close to getting that. I'm really hoping that I'm going to get more settlers at this point, and we can start taking the caps from them, because that's one of the very, very few ways I have of earning caps. Now, I had mentioned in a previous video that our wandering junk dealer Carla may end up here at some point, but there's 2 schools of thought on that, and I don't know if one is right and one is wrong, but my point is that one of the schools of thought is that Carla needs to be triggered to come here. In other words, you have to go down and interact with her, and then she will come here. But so basically, yeah, that's good, perfect. All right, bathroom in this place, yeah, toilet and everything. Oh yeah, shower. Yeah, so you need to interact with Carla. That's one school of thought. You need to go down by the Drumlin Diner there, and she's just kind of sitting there wondering if you're going to rob her, or just looking for directions or whatever. But if that interaction doesn't occur, then she may not come here. But there are some who say that she will come here regardless at some point, right? So I'm just waiting to see what the deal is with that. In the meantime, I think I'm going to attempt to fix this roof. So basically what that's going to mean is, let's see, a couple of panels there. This one doesn't need a panel. Yeah, it's like a panel and a half almost. There may be still an opening here when I'm done. So, all right, let's see if we can fix this roof. Choose a place appropriate to do that from. Nice big spot. Need a nice big place to do this, or else you're gonna be bringing up all kinds of stuff that you weren't planning on hooking into. This may work. This may work right here. Okay, let's try that. Wonder if I have enough materials. So I'm going to lay down that little piece of floor again. That seemed to work really well, huh? And don't want to put it too close to those chairs and stuff, because when you group select, you're going to pick everything up, right? So don't want it too close to this. And I suspect this house may only need 4 panels, not 5, like that house down there. So I'm going to try that. And so, right. So 1 panel here. I'm only going to put 1 wall panel just for the kitchen there. Just to yeah, I think that's probably all I'm going to need. So we'll do that. And in order to snap the roof on, we need this piece of floor here. And now we can start snapping the roof on. Now you see this house is a little bit smaller than the rest, right? But I think the idea of I'm not sure if this is going to fit here or not, but I'm going to try it. This thing. Way down. It's this one. This one wants to go here. And obviously doesn't. So what we need to do is let's just try this. Put this piece here. Not there. There. And we can try put that flat piece here. And now we can try the angled pieces. This one here. This one here. Okay, so shouldn't be too close to anything right there. And I was saying 4, eh? So let's try just 4 pieces of roof here. So we got open on one side, this end, then 2 pieces with open on both sides, and then another piece open on one end. Okay. Now we can try the angled pieces. Yeah, that seemed to work pretty good on the previous day. Kind of using the rug glitch with the piece of floor. So yeah, that seemed to work rather well. Try that again. I'm just hoping I'm not going to pick up any unwanted parts. So basically, the way you determine that is let's get a piece of carpet here. Not just pick that up like that. Okay, I may not actually need the carpet. So let's get that inside. Of course, you want the right perspective, so you need to the wall piece is basically to let you know where you're going to be able to sink this thing. Right? Now I can't see the outside of the roof, so I may have to pick this up again and move it. But I think this may be the spot right here. So I'll just keep pushing around buttons. I'm going to cover the big hole here in the wall. And just leave it there and see what happens. So that roof, let's see, I don't want to kind of sticking it too far up here. Okay, so it didn't go quite to the end, as you see right there. This is the end of the roof, and this is the end of the roof I just put in. And as long as it doesn't stick too far off the back here, I'm happy. And it looks like it did not. So that's awesome. Now here's a caveat when you're doing this. I'm pretty sure you can't just place things in here. I don't know if I've tried that before, but if you wanted to patch this up here, yeah, see, this doesn't stick to the roof, right? So you're kind of stuck with what you got there. So here's something I'm going to try. I'm going to move the roof back out. I'm going to grab the whole thing, move it back out, and try to patch that end because it just looks kind of off-ish, right? First, I'm going to move this stuff out. It's in the right place. So when this wall panel is right on the edge here, that's cool. As a matter of fact, it can go a bit left. So now if I grab this whole thing, I'm hoping I just grab the roof there, but let's see. Let's bring it out here and extend it away from ourselves and just switch it, swivel it around like that. And you can see what you've actually grabbed, right? So obviously, all I've grabbed here is the roof. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it down here. From anything that I can, anything else I can grab. And now I'm going to try to patch up the other end of the wall here. The other end of the gable, I guess maybe you call it. I'm not sure what you call that. And see if it still goes in. So okay, so that's that. That should be nice on that end. I can actually. You know what? Some people actually fill in this floor here. Let me just try that just to see how that works in. Some people actually fill this in like this. So, right now they have a ceiling and a roof, right? And I'm getting XP as I go, so that's great. Right? I just leveled up. Well. Exactly what I was hoping for, right? So now got all this, and I've leveled up now. Even if I remove all this, if I have to, I'm still leveled up. So good for that, right? All right, so grab this. I want to group select it. Okay, so what did I group select? Did I group select only what I wanted? It would appear. Okay, it would appear. All right, so let's go back in the house and see if we can put that in exactly or similar, almost exactly the same place. I'm guessing we can, but let's see. Now I said it's okay if it's in just a smidgen to the left, right? So kind of right there, perhaps. I don't want to leave a big gap there where the window is, so I'll just leave that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Okay, it's all good. That's what I get for being old farty Marty. Alright, so let's place that there, and let's have a look at the wall on the end here. It should look much better, and in fact, it does. It's sticking out like a tiny bit here. But now we have a little bit of an overhang. Now I'm just wondering how much further it is over here. I can pick that up again, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to pick it up again and move it out. So move it to the left. I think what I'll do is I'll cover a little bit of that one and leave a little tiny gap over here. So you'll be able to pick this up. Just move this way a little bit. Got it. And that should. See, there's just a little tiny gap there now. And that one is smaller too. Now we shouldn't have much of an overhang here at all. You should still see the end because that was wide open, right? Yeah, see, that's almost sunk into. It is actually sunk into the existing mechanism. And we're not too far back. We're right on the wall here, so that's good. That's awesome. And we're a little bit closer to the edge here. Good. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that actually. So we're going to get rid of this floor piece here. This table back here. Get these people a place to sit when they come in and chat and whatever. I feel like the Friendly Giant. Not sure anybody's familiar with that, but there's a little place for a rooster, and there's a little place for a giraffe, Jerome, and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's kind of a digital Friendly Giant, except I'm not a giant. I'm just a just a regular person, right? Like everybody else. Anyway, okay, so no new settlers yet. Just wondering what I can do to attract settlers. Oh, first thing I'm going to do is see if I can do this yet. So as a ruler, okay, so the first one is supply lines. Obviously, supply lines are going to do me absolutely no good. But the second level of local leader is the workshops, or the trader stations, trader stands. So that will make all the difference in terms of my ability to acquire various things. And of course, the other important one is right here, Science 1, which, as I mentioned earlier, is for making water pumps. You know what? I'm going to take Science 1 because when I am ready to go with these two, I will have probably a stash of water that I can trade already. And besides, Local Leader 2, I can get Local Leader 1 now, but Local Leader 2 only comes at level 12 or 13, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. It's not immediate, so I'm better off doing this and then building a water pump. Whole place is run by robots, eh? Yeah, I heard of that place. I think I remember that fella from before the war. He was an engineer with some firm or other. All right, let's see if we got the materials to do this. So first of all, we need some power. So we'll put that down. And then, of course, here's the pump. And we do indeed have the materials to make a purifier. So that is absolutely awesome. And as long as we don't get attacked and this thing gets destroyed, then we will be producing 46 water every cycle, whatever that is, day or two, and that will go into a it actually goes into the workshop. It initially goes into the workshop. If I don't, I'm not sure if I don't take it out, I suspect it may not stay there. So what I'll do is it may not stay there. It may not accumulate as much as I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this cooler down here, and then what I can do is sorry, that's not what I meant to do. And what I meant to do is actually go into the workshop contents. So there's a weapon and there's the aid. So I have 2 purified water there now. That likely came from the water pumps that I had installed previously. So I'll take those, and we have 3 wild fruit. Okay, so you can't plant those, unfortunately, as far as I know. Okay, so 3. You can't plant any of this. Not that that matters, because we have enough food now for our 5 settlers. What else we got in there? Junk. Ammo. That's it. Okay. So my store all junk is grayed out, which I suspect because I don't have any junk. I didn't pick any other junk up. Oh, okay. I have some ammo. the requisite Grognak the Barbarian and your special that I picked up in the original house across the street there. And I got all this aid stuff here. So you see 8 water, and they're worth 20 each to me. So what that means basically is I could get 160 caps for this water, this 8 water. So as you can imagine, once you start, accumulating the water, the caps really start to mount up. And you can start buying things that you need, stuff, whatever, right? So, okay, so now we got the water going, and we need to level up again to get local leader rank 1 and 2 in order to get a trader shop, some trader shop, whether it's the general store or the clothing shop, and we need another settler to assign to that task, such that we can do business. Yeah, and really get this thing on the road. This show on the road. All right. Okay. So purified water. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. I'm not sure I need any of it on me, but I'll just keep 2, and the rest will go in here. And I guess eventually we'll probably see how that really starts to accumulate. Yeah. So all right, how we doing? We get anybody new since we put that load of water in? Does not look like it. It's all good. We're patient. Okay, you have to be patient with this. That's one thing I understand about no leaving sanctuary is you really need to be patient, because things don't happen like overnight, right? Oh, I don't know if there's something in here. I wanted to put a sink in here, so we'll haul out the nice stainless steel there, put down as low as possible. Good, that is good. And a nice, beautiful sink, toilet. I wonder if that's going to attract anybody. Hard to say at this point, right? Okay, that's that. How are we doing for glass? It's not where I want to check that. So here's one way to check kind of what you're dealing with here. I'm looking to see how much glass I got. So here's something that requires glass, right? This big industrial wall panel with loads of glass in it. Requires 8 glass. I think I might have been mentioning this last episode, or the one before that, is that I'd like to try to do something over there. But what this is I believe this is like a greenhouse kind of panel. And of course, with the greenhouse panels, you can have like the sides with all this glass, and then you can have glass ceilings. And I think that's a really, really nice addition to your settlement, of course. But we don't have a whole lot of glass right now, so we're not gonna try that just yet. We may need glass for other things, and then, if we build this now, it's like, oh, I used that to build this, and now I don't have any, blah blah blah. That kind of sob story, right? So yeah. I know there's a bottle down here that I keep looking at and wondering if I should pick up. It's right over here on the step. I believe I'm gonna actually take that. Any more glass? You're not glass. You're just a rad roach. So, yeah, okay. Is there anything back here? Sorry, close the door. Close the fridge door, mind your... Yeah, there's no electricity here anyway. As such. None to speak of anyway. Okay, so we got most of the houses fixed up. I don't think we've done a whole lot of work down here just yet. Let's go have a look and see. Hey, Mr. Adroach, huh? Okay, nothing respawned in there. Nice little living room. Nice little kitchen. Canned dog food. If I was in survival mode, I would just gobble that down. But I'm not. So I'm going to use that hopefully eventually. I'm going to set that aside actually. I'm not going to put it in the workshop because I don't want it to disappear on me. I'm going to hopefully save it for when I want to put a dock trap down. You can show you. There's such a thing as a dog trap. It's a medium. No, it's a small cage. So there's a cat cage. See, canned dog food. I need 3 of those actually. Is that right? Yeah, I only got 1. So yeah, I get everything else I need. But you can set this down and power it. It requires power. And eventually you will capture a dog. Now, the caveat there, of course, is that the dog you capture may be feral or otherwise not appropriate for domestication, so to speak. So, yeah, you pay your money, you take chances, right? And we have lots of dog houses. So I was going to say I can't wait for that mechanism to be able to kick in, but, well, can't wait. Not much choice, right? You gotta wait, bud. Yeah, so that dog food I'm going to put up here with the rest of the desirables, so to speak. Put some beers up here too. It's not a cooler, but some people like warm beer. Strangely, I guess it's strange. I don't like warm beer, but or should I say I prefer cold beer? It's not that I don't like warm beer. Well, I think it is maybe. Alright, I'm trying to figure out what else I can build here to gear up some XP. That little bike. I don't see my settlers riding around on those yet. What am I doing for XP? Yeah, level 4. It seems like building does really get you up there. Maybe I'll fix another roof, huh? How about that? How about this guy? This guy looks like he needs a new roof, like really, really bad. Now the only question is it 4 or 5 panels? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna try 4. Go with 5. Let's go with 5 for now. And like I said earlier, you can go as far as replacing the floors in these places. Now this one has a counter here, an immovable counter, so you can't remove this counter unless you have like a mod, like a get rid of everything kind of mod. Is that a new settler? Oh, that's my scrapper, isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. Where's he gone? He's not a new settler. I'm still stuck at 5. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, you can remove some of these things with some mods, but I choose not to use mods. I'm not into it. That's all. That is all. And these lights here may prevent me from sticking the ceiling in there too. A roof would certainly be nice. I'm going to try the roof for now. Just trying to make sure nothing is going to collide on the end here. And so one small bedroom, a bathroom with no toilet. I'll fix that after. We'll fix up one house at a time and see how we do with XP. I think I'm gonna again do the same thing over here and use this to for my construction. I wonder, can I move that without knocking everything off? Yes. Awesome. Here's your beer, bud. Okay, now we got 2 people can sit there. I think. Am I the only woman at this settlement? I think I am. Right now. Is that one? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I mean, just curious at this point. Alright, so wood prefabs, wood floors, small piece, sticky in the corner here, and it's just last measure twice, cut once, right? On that side on the right, and 3 on the left. Okay, let's try that. The wall. This, and this, and this. Here, I will do this. I'm going to try the ceiling just for shits and giggles, and we're looking at 2, 3. Wow. So if I want to do this right, I have to go 1, 2, 3. But unfortunately, there are no half roofs that I'm aware of. So you either use 3 or you use 4. I'm going to use 4, and you'll see what difference. Hopefully, you'll see what difference that makes. So 1, 2. I'm going to need to move this somewhere else because it's not going to work here. So I'll actually go with 4 and keep it on the inside. Can I do that? I'm going to keep it on the inside, go with 4. So I'm talking about keeping it there. And the next one goes here, 2. See, 3's not. 3 is really not enough. Alright, so let's move this thing where I can actually maneuver it around. And just remove this piece here for a moment. See what I pick up here. When I pick this up. Okay, I got it sound. Okay, so I want to put that over here. Can't put it too close to anything, see? That's the problem, right? That's the problem I'm having right now. So I can't put it too close to anything because I don't want to pick anything else up. And right now that's going to be too close to the tree, I think. I might be able to get away with just putting it up on the edge of the platform here. Let's try that. That. And hopefully I'm not going to pick anything else up here. Should be far enough away. Should be far enough away from here. Now, the thing about having 4 pieces of ceiling, the roof, is that you need to think about how you configure your roof a little more carefully, and basically what that means is you can't use those center triangular pieces. You need to use all sloped pieces. So here's how that works. Yeah. So we need to put 2 pieces here, like that. Then we need to put 2 angled pieces here and here. Then we need to put the other 2 angled pieces here and here. See, now you can put the angle, you can put the sloped parts like 2 on each side, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm not picking anything else up with it, so that's kind of cool. What I do need to do though is get a ladder to get up there. So like that. And now we can start doing this. I'm pretty sure these no, they don't. Okay, but they will snap over here. So we're golden there. And just kind of curious about how I'm doing with XP here. Right? Let's get that this end closed off too. Got to make sure not to block off our exit there. I have a way to, of course, to fix that, to get around that, but right now let's just focus on getting some of these panels up. So what you do is you just get up on the roof, right? This, and you can just make your way back or whatever. So this is a bit of a lesson on how to fix the roofs in Sanctuary, along with the no lead Sanctuary challenge. Alright, so there's the roof, all done. And just going to see if we can actually move it. Now, from what I understand, we can actually use the ladder to do this. Yeah, see? That's not what I want to do right now. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can use to group select. And the ladder also syncs as far as I'm aware. So you can move it up and down as well as laterally. This floor piece will only allow you to move it laterally in terms of like sideways and backwards. That kind of thing. It's not going to let you move it up and down. And that's fine, because we don't necessarily... Where am I going with this? Here, right? Right, so let's get it a little closer to us. Then we can have a better idea of where it's going. Okay, I have 20 feet. Here's the corner. Okay, that panel. It's in the corner. Ooh, oh, I like that. Yeah, liking this. I am liking this. This might turn out better than I thought. I think I'm gonna just leave it right there. Now I'm having trouble getting this to sink into the wall there. I'm curious. I'm just gonna try something. We'll try using a piece of carpet instead of this this floor panel. I'm just going to set that aside for a moment, because I may actually have to go back to that. But a piece of carpet, see, the thing is with a piece of carpet is that you don't have to stick it right up, like, you don't have to stick it right up against the thing that you're moving, right? So I'm going to put it probably here. How close am I here? See, I'm not all that close, right? So yeah, that's not where I want it though. I need it probably right around here. Just move it back to where I can place it. And so can I still pick it up? Now we still have that gap right on the floor, but that's not so. It's not a bad thing. Okay, so I can't pick up everything here. Nope. Looks like I'm not going to be able to pick it up. Not with the carpet anyway. No. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's try that again. So now, there's the end. That is the end. What is the end? The end is the white piece after these two pieces that are. So that's the corner. And it looks like. It doesn't look like it's going to sink into the wall to any great extent. It looks like I might have to leave it here like that. That's not such a bad thing. I mean, seriously, better to have this than better to have this than the open walls, right? I'm guessing. And a roof. Oh my goodness, a roof. Okay, so let's try that. Set the walls are almost. We're almost to the edge of the wall. I have a funny feeling that the roof is sticking out on the end on this side to some extent. But I mean, you know, not a tragedy for sure. And just wondering how crooked this is here. Let's go outside, take a look, see what that looks like on the outside here. And yeah, so like I said, we're gonna have some stuff sticking out here, right? So that end panel just covers a little bit of that window. I can remove this. You know what? that's not so bad at all. That is actually almost as good as we can get it on this house. You cover the whole roof, and you actually have a kind of a veranda on the front. You know, this is kind of nice because I can do more stuff with this, just like this. So if I use these long wooden pillars, I think I may be able to, let's just see. I'm going to put the wood and concrete. Do I have enough concrete to do that? 95. So, okay, you see where that's pinning right there. It's not where I want it. I want it on the inside. So if I do that, is that going to work now? No, it still wants to pin on the outside. So what I'm trying to get it to do is go in here, right? So I'll have kind of a deck kind of thing. A veranda, patio deck, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we can start it on the other side. If we can't start it on this side, maybe we can start it over here. And the other thing we may consider, yeah, it's not going that on, is it? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. The other thing we may consider is this. Let me just put a piece of wall there and see how the foundation locks onto that, right? So if I put a piece of wall, can I put a piece of wall there? Yes, I can. Can I put a foundation there? Is it worth putting a foundation there now? Oh, probably not. It's too far into the ground. Yeah, because you want it, obviously, you know, if you have it at this level, that's great, right? Otherwise, well, why bother? So, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, it's not going there at all. So here's the other option I was talking about. I mean, we're still placing it here in front of the door. So it doesn't seem to want to drop down far enough, though. Now, I think the thing is, if I had, is there stuff on the ground right there? Oh, okay, there is. So if I had done the floors along with the ceiling and roof, I might have had better luck doing this as well. So I'm just going to single span windows. Just going to kind of place this where I think the other one will snap to the front like this. Let's see what that does in terms of flushness with the so if I bring that down another couple of inches, that would probably do the job. But I also want to bring it in towards the house a little bit. So okay, so what we do is we do this and do this, and we do this, we do this. Oh, looks like it doesn't want to go any further than that. And I'm just wondering if that's because of these guys. The blowfly, the dead blowfly. I may have to remove him. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. So that snaps in there nicely. How are we doing for flushness down there? So that's a little bit better. It's still not quite, you know, to the house where I want it. And of course, here's the edge here, so that's going to stick out a little bit over the roof, which means that ideally I would push it all the way in here. Let's try to get rid of that bloat fly. Let's see if that'll... Oh, I got a new settler. I just noticed. Let's do a quick save first. And see if we can't... He got bottle caps. Oh my goodness. And I can move him. Okay, let's just get him totally out of the way. And press the R button on your keyboard and look what happens. Bling. All right, so now I'm gonna address that settler, but just for now, just gonna move this in like that, push it in a little bit further. It was the bloat fly. Yeah, something, eh? Colliding with a bloat fly. Okay, I'll just snap it here. Not gonna snap in for a minute. You bugger. Yeah? Let's take a look at it from the side. Now you see. I think that will snap. Sometimes if you turn it like this, it might snap in. You know what? Let's just leave it for now. I'll try to look at that after. First, is that our new guy? Certainly looks like it. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to assign you to a bed. First thing, buddy. You get this blue house over here. Nice, hey? Is this the one I put the new bathroom in? Oh, you dog, you get a new bathroom. Okay, this bed is unassigned, so we'll give you that. And I think what we'll do short term is to because you can reassign. Once you've assigned settlers to something, that's not definitive and like the end of the line for them. I'm gonna have him go to another scrapping station here. Where did he go? Disappeared on me. So I'm just going to assign him to the scrapping station, and that will be pretty much it for this episode. Is he sitting around somewhere? Is he gone to bed? Not to that bed for sure. Where did he go? He's the guy with the ball cap. Oh, there he is. Okay. So, mister, you are my new scrapper. And I gotta go and take his loot. Hopefully he'll have something that I really need. Remains to be seen. It's funny how that bloat fly had caps. So now I press the enter to assign him to that. And now this one is assigned. That is awesome. I'm just gonna go and grab his stuff, and then we'll put Mia down for a nap. We'll take this next episode. Oh, you got lots of stuff. 6 caps. I'll leave your armor for now. So, razor grain is a crop. I'm going to take that. And, awesome. Alright, so... how did my crops do after? They're not doing anything. Come on, guys, you got to water these things or they won't grow. Too funny. Alright. Okay, so let's get let's just see what crops we do have. We have razor grain. I think that's all we got, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's just plant that. I think that may stick out of the ground eventually. I'm not planting it. This may actually come out at some point. Because that's not, that's not what I need. I need potatoes, the mute fruit, the corn, perhaps the carrots. That's the things I need to. Well, let's see. Show you why I need it. And this cooking station, you can craft stuff in. More precisely, you can craft vegetable starch, which gives you adhesive. But you need the corn, the mute fruit, and the potato to do that. Of course, now with the purified water, we'll never run out of that probably. So we're good there. So now Mia will take her nap. This is we're an hour in, so this will conclude this episode. And yeah, so thanks again for watching. Really appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like this, and you want to see more. Leave some notes in the comment if you want me to, if you'd like to see me build something in particular, and I'll try if I can, obviously. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate your time. Cheers.